Well, hello everyone. Happy Saturday. That was so good. Man, I could just go home after that, me personally, okay? Like straight up, like just being able to be in a position to understand that there is more to do. And if you get around the wrong perspective, you will walk out the wrong perspective, right? Straight up. What's up, guys? I know some of you guys have never met before. My name is Rachel Wiggum, and I am your Ambassador Diamond Leader. I have the honor of serving you here on the squad. How about we do some get to know you? Let's drop in the comments how long you've been here and where you live. I see Elizabeth. Hey, Anisha girl. Miss Angela in the building. Jordan. I'm gonna change your name. We got Kate, my girl Shakima. Happy belated birthday. It's Brittany Jason's birthday today. So if you haven't told her happy birthday today, shoot her a text if you know her. Tamika. What's up, Miss Shania? Hey, Delia. Welcome. Team Brittany always showing up. Cody, it's always good to see you. What's up? What's up? Elizabeth, who's team you on? We need to talk. Who's team you on? All right. Well, I am excited. I've been thinking about you too, Anisha. I've been envisioning myself coming over there. It just keeps popping up in like my visions or my dreams, like me going over to the Virgin Islands to spend some time with you guys. My heart has been, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I watched a documentary on yesterday. If you don't know, I love documentaries. Okay. And if you got some new distributors right now, see if they can get on. Yes, this recording will be on YouTube later, but it's always good to have to be in the building and be connected. So let me tell you guys, I was watching this documentary by Giannis. If y'all know who Giannis, if you don't, if you watch basketball at all, you know who Giannis is. And he has two documentaries, but he has one that just came out. And so we were watching it as a family last night. And they were showing, because Giannis is from Africa, if I'm not mistaken. He's from Africa, but he grew up in Greece. And they were showing like an overview of the housing where his mother and father left from. So where they used to live. And when I was looking at the huts, and it really made me think of St. Croix and about how people today, I don't know if y'all know this, people today in areas that we are open, like where It Works services, people can get checks from It Works, live in huts. They live in a place where their roof is literally like tin. And something inside of me said, not just is there opportunity, because, opportunity is thinking about yourself, right? But for me, there's opportunity for them. And so even with, I don't know if you guys know, Anisha is from St. Croix, and she has a very big heart to build a team in St. Croix, not just online, but like a local team in St. Croix, because she understands how the extra income could be so beneficial to her community and how it could transform their lives. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like it could truly transform their entire lives. And so for me, it's like, God, help me help them. And then also me praying over Anisha and saying, God, build up the leadership inside of her so that she can walk forward and be the leader that they need. Come on now, because even if you got to be Moses and you can't speak, God can use you. And I think that's for somebody today. Like, you may be like, well, why me? Like, why can't I just be somebody who just submits and follows? You will, because it's a part of the game. But ultimately, each of you guys are somebody who's supposed to connect with somebody to help change their entire lives. I had a conversation with someone this past week. One of my customers, she placed an order because, listen, $125 and you get a free bag of wraps. Sign me up. And if you have not started the 30-day drop, baby, you are missing out. If you're not on a 30-day drop or the 30-day gut reset, get your life. Okay. First of all, can we talk about 30-day drop? Anybody on 30-day drop? Say me in the comments. Excuse me. 30-day drop is 4 products for $125. And it ain't even like skimpy products. This is like the real deal products. You got Thermofite X to the X. And let me tell you guys, I've just fallen in love because I've never been in love with Thermofite. But I've fallen in love with Thermofite. I think because I'm getting older. I don't know, whatever. But I've fallen in love with Thermofite X, right? So it comes with Thermofite X. And if y'all don't know, when Thermofite X came out, it sold out. I mean, it was on back order for 4 weeks, y'all. 4 weeks. And people were still ordering it. 4 weeks. That's how popular that product was. And so I sold it. Like, believe me, I sold a lot of Thermofite X, but I didn't use it. I didn't use it, but now I'm out here like, baby, I'm gonna sell all the Thermofite X in the world. Get you some Thermofite and some wraps. Like, what's up? So Thermofite X, the slimming gummies, which is our one, I'm pretty sure it's the number one product that we sell right now. And then I know Flat is coming up, so Flat is in there, and I think Flat is like number 2 now. It was the biggest launch that we've ever had in It Works history, which is insane because we've had some big launches. The only thing is they weren't equipped for the launches. I think that's what happened with Thermofite. They didn't realize it was going to be as popular as what it was, and so it sold out. But our warehouses was fully stocked to handle the influx and the demand for the Flat. And then also it comes with the Slimmer, and Slimmer helps with curbing your appetite. And if you struggle with your appetite, you may want to take Slimmer at your lunch, or because you don't necessarily have to. Well, I think it says you have to take it with food, but there's no stimulants or caffeine in it, so technically like you don't have to take it with food. But that you want to take it like later on in the afternoon so it can get you through the evening, you know. So if you're taking SLMR, that's how you want to take it. And have conversations with your customers, y'all, because not all customers, everybody's not created equal. Y'all know that? Like, we're all different. My body functions different than others. I know I had one girl just get her 30-day drop. Oh, I need to check on her. And that's the thing. Check on your customers. Y'all don't be afraid to check on your customers. And a lot of times they're not taking the products right. Can I just tell y'all that? Most of your customers are not taking the products right. and you can't be afraid of that. That's where we get into a place of education. Like, that's where we talk about what works for us, or when we take the products. And then it's also us exploring and asking questions. And just because somebody says something's not working, well, who do you know on the team that you've heard that it's working for them? So for example, if I ever have any questions about Thermofite X to the X, do y'all know who I'm going to call? Write her name down. Robin Anderson. Why? Because Robin she was one of my customers first. She was one of them customers that signed up and bought Thermofite for me. Okay. Back in the day, way back in the day. And y'all, Robin has lost over 100 pounds on Thermofite. So anytime I have any questions about Thermofite, who am I calling? Robin. If you ever have somebody who has a question about the superfood smoothie or about wraps, hit your girl up. Okay. I'm the smoothie queen. If they say it's nasty, they don't know how to make a smoothie. That's why it's nasty. It has nothing, because our products, believe me, I like smoothies and I like protein. Our protein is good. Okay. If you've ever had other proteins, our protein is actually good. It tastes good. However, because of the taste, you just have to know how to make it. So how do you make a smoothie? Very simple. I just use a bullet, and I've been doing it for years. You just use a bullet. I use frozen fruit, no ice. You don't need ice. You just need frozen fruit. You can just do water. If you want to do an almond milk, if you like that, that's fine. I literally just use water and frozen fruit. I like frozen strawberries and frozen bananas. And I'm really not even a banana girl. Like, I'm not somebody who would typically have bananas, but that combination together is bomb. 1 scoop of the superfood smoothie. That's it. Make sure that your water almost covers your fruit, and then blend that boy. You shake it up, put it on, blend it. You can add in your super greens. You can add in collagen. You can add in your Flat. You can open up. It's a capsule. You can add in your Flat. You can add in your hair, skin, and nails vitamins. Like, it's so easy and conducive to life. And that can be, you just want them to replace 1 meal a day with their smoothie. And so the education of the products and how to use the products is what'll get you so excited about helping other people. But here's the thing, guys, that you have to have the mentality and the mindset that we're better together. You can never put yourself in a position to where you know it all and you just the bread and butter of your business. You will not make it. I promise you won't. Because in this business for 10.5 years, I'm looking forward to you winning in an area. I'm looking forward to you loving a product so much that I can call you and say, oh my God, Keepa got some barbecue sauce on the Flat. Like, she's the one who can help us when it comes to how to effectively get great results from the Flat. You get what I'm saying? I don't have time. Like, we have over 40 products. I'm not going to be an expert in every product. I don't have time for that. But if you say, Rachel, what's your top 3 products? I'm going to tell you. Y'all ain't going to believe me, but I'm going to tell you. My top 3 products, y'all gonna believe me, it changed all the time. How about that? Because clearly I got issues. But that's what happens when you keep going. But my top 3, I'm gonna tell you: keto coffee. I don't care if you drink coffee or not. Why? Because it helps with keto coffee suppresses your appetite like nobody's business. And I like Skinny Brew because of the brain component of it. And it does give you a boost of energy. I do love that. But keto coffee helps with the suppression of your appetite. It does give you a boost of energy. Y'all, can we talk about the fact that keto coffee has collagen? Yeah, I remember y'all taking keto coffee for like 6 months and doing my hair, and I was like, I don't take my hair, skin, and nail vitamins that often. Like I'm not that good at it, except when I'm doing my smoothies. I just open it up and put it in my smoothie. Like it makes my life so much easier. But when it comes to taking pills, like normally I take the hair, skin, and nails at night because I can't take it during the day because it make me feel some type of way. So I would take them at night. I was like, my hair is thick. Like, what is going on? Y'all, the collagen in the keto coffee thickens your hair. It helps with shedding. It helps with, so not only do we have a hairline, you drinking coffee that help with your hair. Like where they do that at? So not only does it help with energy, suppression of your appetite, and I tell you all the time, it literally tastes like chocolate milk. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like chocolate milk. And again, people have to learn how to make it. That's fine. It's a learning curve. That is a part of life. And there are multiple videos. I have a whole bunch of videos on how to make smoothies, how to make keto coffee. You just say, hey, Rachel, send me a video. And guess what? If my video is old, I do this. I love doing this business. I'll make a new video. Like, but it has the demand for it. It's like if you're working your business and there's a demand, it's what keeps me great. It's the iron that sharpens the iron. If you're not a one that makes videos, that's fine. Your girl will make videos all day. Like I'm okay with that. I'm your girl. Like I will make a video for you to send. I promise you. I will make a live. You don't even got to go live wrapping your belly. Like eventually I'm praying that you'll do that. But I will do it. It's me. I'm your girl. But then you have to be able to, you have to be doing something to need resources for me to create something for you to use to share with your customers. You want me to do an interview with Robin about Thermify X? Sure will. Put it up on my YouTube and you can use it as a resource to send out to potential clients or to send out to your customers who have ordered the 30-day drop. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So it really starts with you making a decision that you're all in. I know I was talking to Brittany's team on yesterday about the belief factor. You guys, you believe and you are halfway there. You decide that this business is for you. And I had a pivotal moment, and I'm going to bring somebody up here in a moment so that we can hear from one of you guys who are new and maybe struggling in this area so that we can support you. But when I started this business, there are pivotal moments in your business that transform your life, that makes you make a decision on whether you're going to go forward and be great or whether you're going to fall off, period. And I'm telling you, because the life is life, life is life, and people say that all the time. So what? Life is going to life for the rest of your life because you're living. Okay. That just is what it is. But you make a decision on what you're going to do about lifing, right? And understanding this as a benefit and understanding this as a asset. Your business is an asset to your life. And I can say that with full confidence. Why? Because I've chose my business time and time and time again over these 10 and a half years, and I have never regretted it. Not once. Not once have I regretted choosing my business. Why? Because it has afforded me the opportunity to change my life. This business is always on my side, if that makes sense. Like it's always on my side. And especially with how our team functions, it's always putting me in a position to where I can transform my life, right? Me, it makes me the master of my fate. Me, it helps me be a better person. Me, it makes me have better habits. Me, it makes me take care of my body. I was having a conversation with my mom, and she was like, and I'm gonna get back to what I said, but I was having a conversation with my mom, excuse me, because most of you guys will deal with this. You'll begin to understand how these products are transforming people's lives, like for real, and it'll begin to break your heart for the people you love. It will begin to break your heart for people you love. I mean, it will, like, to tears. It would be like, oh my God, like the flat helps with water retention. Like my mom's on water pills. Like the new product that comes out helps with blood pressure. The new product comes out helps with blood pressure. Oh my God, like everybody in my family's on blood pressure medication. You'll begin, and then you'll go to them and you'll be like, so I got a product that helps with the blood pressure. And they're gonna be like, oh, I gotta run by my doctor. Boo, your doctor don't care about I'm telling you, that medication that you on right now is actually bad for you. How about that? Do you ask your doctor when you go to McDonald's? And you'll spiral. You'll spiral. You will literally get in your feelings and spiral. I remember, but I go to the doctor with my mom now, so I feel more empowered to have these conversations because I have, because of my freedom, praise God, I get to go to doctor's appointments with my family members. And I remember going to the doctor with my mom, and I will sing this like nobody's business. Went to the doctor with my mom. Her doctor is Russian. She's straight up honest. I love it. And I love her honesty. She does have care and concern for my mom, but ultimately she does her job. And we talked about it. Why is she on blood pressure medication? Can she get off blood? Will you support her getting off blood pressure medication? Why is she on these water pills? Why does she need to take these water pills? Okay, you're looking at her ankles. Her ankles are not swollen. Why does she need to be on water pills? Like, what are we doing here? I'm the one that's going to ask questions. And y'all know what she said straight up? Black people are more susceptible to being on high blood pressure medication. Why? Because they eat processed foods. Okay, well, we need to go through the 28-day challenge because we need to get up off these processed foods. Mom, what are you eating every night? Like, why are you eating blunt dinner meal, like frozen dinner meals? Like, get your butt up and cook. Okay, so now I need to support my mom in this sense. And so you think you're on blood pressure medication because of your health. No, well, it's your food. Like, it's the things that you're eating. So now, guess what, y'all? My mom does a smoothie every day. She freaking loves the superfood smoothie. Y'all, my mom loves the smoothie. She loves the aloe. She takes the aloe every day and the superfood smoothie. Can my mom be on other products? Absolutely. There are other products that would be beneficial for my mom. But I am grateful that the number one issue with her blood pressure, what her doctor said, which she really didn't even know because we changed her eating habits and her blood pressure was still high. Riddle me that. Riddle me that. That means the doctors don't even know, right? And so if you put yourself in a place of education, you will be empowered to make changes in your life. Y'all want to know why my mom listened to me? Because of my life. My life is a testament. My result is a testament. I think I'm the age where my mom got put on blood pressure. My blood pressure is low. It's been low my entire life. Like, I just have low blood pressure. But so if I had high blood pressure, I must be dying, okay? Because my blood pressure is always low. Like, even when I'm in stressful situations, I have a low blood pressure. Like, because I work out, I have a low heart rate. You know what I'm saying? And so once you start to change your life and you're confident about your products, because of hearing the testaments, being in the room, and believing these products work for other people. So, and then knowing the integrity of the company, knowing the integrity of the products, it will transform your belief to begin talking to other people. My mom's saying yes or no. I have customers who have results on these products. Why? Because I talk to them. They use the products. I'm willing to go through and help them get the right, and it's okay. Just like Eric Thomas said, the customer is always right. But let me go back to the beginning of what I said. When I first started, there are obstacles that you are going to hit. And I'm telling you, when I first started, the biggest thing for me was I had to make a decision that this business was going to work for me. For those of you guys who do not know, I started this business as a single mom. I was a single mom who had just recently graduated with my master's degree in professional counseling. I had got a job as a children's mental health case manager, master's level, right? So I was making more money than I was making before, but unfortunately, it was not enough money. It just was not enough money as a single parent. It was not enough to be able to, no ifs or buts about it. Like, it was just not enough money. My son was in private school. I needed to be able, like, the struggle was real, okay? And we are people who figure it out. That's what we do. And I need you to stay in that place. Just because you come to this business doesn't mean that you lose who you are. You figure stuff out. It's who you are. Your kid want to be in an activity, you figure it out. It's the same thing. You have to come with that solution mindset when it comes to your business. Figure it out. Plant your flag and make a decision that you're staying here and this is going to work for you. And ultimately, that's what I did, y'all. I made a decision. I went to conference. I was telling Brittany's team about this last night. Y'all, we heard, my husband and I, he's on, my husband and I, we heard from a banker. And I remember this couple. I know exactly who they are. They're actually still in the business, even though they're not as active. But her husband was a banker. And y'all, a banker. Go Google it. Like, he was a banker. He was top tier banker. She started bringing home more money than her husband. She was a stay-at-home mom. And he was intrigued. And once they got $100,000 in the, it's because I mean, he's paying the bills, right? He's a banker. So now they're just banking all of the money that they have that she's bringing in. And here they are with $100,000 in savings. And he's like, okay, what's this little business my wife is doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this little bit? And I remember us being, because we were high in the bleachers, way in the back of we were all, I mean, literally in the back. And that's so funny because you'll always hear that at conference. I was in the back of the room. They always say that. The people on the stage, they'd be like, at my first conference, I was all the way in the back. Like, kid you not, me and Breon really was all the way in the back. We was in the high risers, like in the bleachers, all the way in the back, like literally 3 seats from the very back row. And I remember being like, you know what? This is gonna work for me and my son. I wasn't studying him because we wasn't married. Okay. So it wasn't, if it worked for him, it was gonna be because he decided to work his account. Okay. But my son and I, we was finna be straight because if it works. Nah, I love you, Brian. But still, I was thinking about me and my son because I was single at that time. And so I said, this is gonna work for my son and I. And do y'all know, do you know that I went to that conference a Ruby. I was a lifetime Ruby. That means I hit the rank of Ruby, but I was paid as a distributor because the people on my team quit. And I decided I wasn't the master of my fate. Can y'all hear that? I decided, so what, they quit. And they don't have my why. They don't have tuition to pay for. They don't understand the vision. They didn't come to the events. They're not invested the way that I'm invested. People are going to quit. It's why we complete the steps to success every single month. And I made a decision. This business is going to change my life. Paid as a distributor, y'all, I think my check was like $91 that month. And I didn't even have the money to go to conference. I didn't. My grandma paid for my plane ticket. Breon paid for most of the hotel room. I used my commission to pay for my ticket, like my actual ticket to conference. And I remember just in that moment, they dropped the $10,000 good bonus. Get out of debt bonus. $10,000. And I said, I'm getting that. It's an extra $400 on your check for 24 months or something like that. And I said, I'm getting that for my son and I. And y'all, it was 24 people on a diamond chart. Do y'all hear that? I was paid as a distributor. So I wasn't even paid as an executive. 24 people on a diamond chart. 24. And I came home in 3 months and I went diamond. 3 months, I went diamond. Do y'all know this? I just got to go the distance with y'all. The first month I came back from conference, I was paid as a Ruby. Paid as a Ruby. The next month, guess what I was paid as? A Ruby. Now I may have been higher in volume, like a 4,000 GV Ruby, but I didn't, you have I'm a Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. Like I'm going, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting this. And get this. I said 3 months to diamond. The bonuses were only good until March. So that was month 2. That was month 2. If I would have, the bonuses came back in April. So it was for me. God did that for me. I believe that. So if I would have quit after I'm only Ruby, I wanted to go diamond. Oh, I didn't even get emerald. I didn't even get emerald. Like, man, this ain't for me. Like, I believed I was gonna do. I've been working so hard. Do you know that next month I double promoted to diamond? So I went emerald and diamond that next month and got that $10,000 bonus. So now here I am making my salary, working a full-time job. I was still working full-time as a children's mental health case manager. Still working when I went diamond. And so when people are like, you don't get it, boo, believe me, if anybody gets it, I do. I had to do notes. Some of y'all don't have jobs where you have to do case notes. Who got a job? Drop me in the comments if you do case notes, because if you know, okay? Baby, that is a life when you have to do case notes, because it's like you do your job and then you got to do another job when you get home. It's a whole different story. And so when I tell you guys, you have to make up your mind that this will work for you. And once you do that, everything will change. Everything will change. Everywhere I was looking for the opportunity to change my son and my life. because this business is incorporated into everyday life, it is. If you think about the products, if you think about the opportunity, and my thing is, you know, I always tell people this, and this is take it or leave it. When I introduce these products and business to people, the perspective, excuse me, that I have to have is it's good regardless of whether you want it or not. And I said what I said. Like, that's how I feel. I attribute it to my relationship with Christ. God is still good, even if you don't think so. Just because you don't want to be Lord of your life doesn't mean that I'm about to second guess, well, is he good? Like, don't nobody want him. No, boo, you're not good at presenting him. Maybe your life is not shining in a way that makes people intrigued. Maybe you're not as peaceful as you think you are. That's why they're not intrigued about the God that you serve. You ever think about it like that? Why it's always got to be the situation? Well, maybe God ain't good. No, it might be you. It might be your light. It say, let your light shine. That's what the Bible says. The Bible says, let your light shine among men. Right? And so it's the same thing when it comes to the business. Well, if people don't want to do the business, well, maybe it's time for some self-evaluation. Maybe I've never shared my before and after picture. So they don't know what work. I mean, some people who actually know me, when they see me, they'll be like, oh, good. Every time it's my family, they'll be like, oh, fight again. I'm like, thank God, praise him. Okay. Even though I'm trying to build these muscle, like sis want to stay slim. Okay. For the rest of her life. I want to have energy. I have 4 kids, a husband, and a dog. I need to have all the energy in the world. I don't need to have weight on me. I need to be able to have the energy for days. Right. I don't want to be somebody who's immobile as I get older. I want to be healthy. And so, you know, people who I watch, people like Carla Burns. I watch Carla Burns all the time. Why? Because I want to be 50 looking like that. Lanisa, so excited that she's a part of life. Like, if I want to be 55 in the gym, not talking about my knees. How many 55-year-olds you know talking about their knees? I got aunts out here getting injections in their knees. Don't even go to the gym, let alone go for walks. They struggling to walk, but they can cook a mean meal. Like, really? So I start to fix my focus on the things that I desire. I fix my focus on the things that I desire. And I'm telling you, when everybody runs one way, I can guarantee you I'm running the other way. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be who God has called me to be. I want to be like God has called me to be. All right. So, let's hear from somebody new. Was that helpful? How about that? Was that helpful to anybody? I pray it was. I really do. Like, I just want you guys to be so encouraged. When you guys come in, I really want you guys to understand the opportunity that is before you. Unlimited weekly bonuses. Like, there's so much money on the table. It's almost like people self-sabotage it. Because it's so much money. If that makes sense. You literally can come in, phone a friend, like simplify it for you. This is why we're trying to make everything so much more simple. If you are not in, let's do this real quick. If you are not in the Road to VIP page, I want to get you guys into that right now. I'm going to send that link in the comments. There's several groups that I want to make sure, not several, there's 3 groups that I want to make sure you guys are in. I want to make sure you are in the Road to VIP group. I want to make sure you're in our customer group. And then I also want to make sure that you're in the Money Squad group, which you should be on the Money Squad group if you are. So let's do that one. Make sure you're in there. And then if you are in all 3, just try done in the comments so that we'll know that you're in all 3. So I'm gonna drop that. And then this one. Boom. All right. If you are in all 3, drop done in the comments. So Road to VIP is how we connect with corporate. And you guys don't need to know the details behind this, but we've had a lot of transitions in corporate, but things are coming back together. And so I'm excited to rally behind them and really let you guys see everything else, because people are doing great, phenomenal in the business, like making lots of money. And I need you guys to see this. I need you guys to have it in your face all the time. And then also, I need you guys to go to each of those groups. Go to each of those groups, and I want you to click. I want to walk you guys through this. Click on the three dots. Hold on. How do you do this? Oh, click on, it should be where it says join. I'm on the computer, so I don't know what it looks like. But there's like dots that say join. Here, let me do it on the phone so I can. Yes, Kima. Just before and after picture just popped up. Let's go. I'm finna share that today. All right. So up at the top, there's those three lines on your phone. Click those three lines. Go to one of the groups. Click the three lines on the left-hand side. Wait. Yeah. On the right-hand side. And then there's a notification bell right there. And then you're going to click post. And you're going to click all post. Make sure that all post is turned on for every group. Make sure all posts are turned on for every single group. And if you did not get that, please speak up so that I can help you guys do that. So for every group, you want to make sure all posts are highlighted. So that means you'll get a notification for everything that goes off in those three groups. And as you guys are signing customers, add them to the customer group, that hello results, add it to there. As you are getting good results, or you ate a good meal, or you're getting whatever, you post in there, because that is a space for us as a squad to take care of our customers. All right, I got a few dones coming through. Got 4 dones. Boom. I got somebody put up a host post. Listen, just be consistent with the small things. We do have a new group chat for the entire team. I just opened it last night before I went to bed. So if you would like to be connected to the team as a whole, I'm going to share that in the comments. And it is off of Facebook, just in case, Facebook goes down. You're so funny. Skype is so obsolete. All right. Awesome. Great. Want to give you guys some time to get that done. All right. So let's talk about where to go from here. Because I know people are like, okay, I feel great. I understand. I'm ready to go. But like, where do I go from here? So if you have never seen the game plan checklist, I want you guys to, and I think I should be able to share it from here. For each of you guys, and you'll go over this during newbie orientation. And some of you guys may have never seen this before. And if you haven't, we can email it to you, or you can just download it to your device or your computer. But it takes you through the basics, and it's really great to print out and save. Most of you guys have never had a launch party, okay? And if you have, great. If you haven't had one in person, that's preferable. you need to have one online. And it's just to introduce your friends and family to what it is that you do. And it's also an opportunity for you to learn about the products, to learn about the business and all of that. Also, going through and doing your It Works training. If you have not finished your It Works training, drop a me in the comments. And today I want you to make a decision to finish it. You're supposed to finish it within your first 5 days of signing up. So today, make a decision that you're going to go in and finish those videos and modules that are in there that just gives you business basics. Okay. Well, thank you guys for being honest. Does everybody know it's just in the app? You go to the app and then you go to learn. And once you go to learn, you are able to, I'll actually show you guys. Kima, because you care, I scored at Dollar General this morning. Just because you care, okay? Let me, I want to show you guys. All right, let's. It's not sharing. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's why. All right. So as you guys can see, super simple. If you come over here and you go to learn, you have all of, and you can see I haven't finished mine. So I will focus on finishing mine today. I actually will finish mine today. But you'll go here and you'll click this, and there are 6 videos in here, and you'll just start here. You'll watch this one. The welcome from John Alcala.
Welcome. My name is John Alcala, and I'm your CEO
and they are
here at
super short, y'all.
I'm so excited that you're now a part.
Take you through everything, and then there's also resources that are connected to it. That if you go back to, I think that's actually in the feed tools. Excuse me. If you go to tools, there's the business resources that go along with it. In here, there's so much. I mean, if you want questions about the compensation plan, if you want they have new charts that are created, lots of resources for you to use and see. So drop a yes in the comments if you are. You're so funny, Kima. Thank you. A yes in the comments if you are willing to finish this by the end of the weekend. Let's say that. I'm gonna get y'all to the end of the weekend. Drop a yes in the comments if you're willing to finish it. Because here's the thing, like, you're in business for yourself. And so you have to boss yourself around. You are the master of your fate. You're in charge. You don't have a boss that's over your head making you do things. You are the boss, which is why you're able to get paid as much money as you're able to get paid. Like, accountability is great. And so for me, I'm like, you will see now that we have a team chat again. Yay. Rachel's going to come in there and show you how I hold myself accountable. Right? I will show you, you'll see it, because I'm going to talk about myself. I'm going to talk about what I've done. I'm going to talk about what I haven't done. I'm going to talk about my wins. I'm going to talk about my losses. I'm going to talk about what I'm learning, what I'm reading. Like, it's how I hold myself accountable. Like, it really ain't for somebody else, it's for me. But I understand that if I share it, it goes beyond me, because we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Okay. So I'm going to testify, okay, about how my business is doing and the things that I'm learning and overcoming. And there are hard days. Like, I have a lot of hard days, y'all. I have a lot of hard days. This is why we have Newbie Circle, because most of the things that we are experiencing is because of the mental stuff. It's not because of what we do. It's very simple to do what we do. I'm telling you, there is such simplicity in what we do. The hardest part is us. And so I'm going to share one more thing with you guys. If you do not have this, I'm going to give you the opportunity to download it, and it just makes your and this is also on the team page, but this is a newbie tracker for your first 90 days. But I can use this now, it doesn't matter, but it's really good to get you into a habit. And it also gives you times And if you experience going to jail, I'm telling you that there's ways around it, but you have to speak up. Shout out to Kate, y'all. Kate is on here, goes to jail every day. Me too now, Kate. Well, I rebuke and bind that in the name of Jesus. And she was a top enroller last month, okay? Despite the fact that she was in jail almost every day, but she was so solution focused that she was able to still enroll customers back to back. And Kate is going Ruby this month. She's boxed. Let's go. She's going Ruby this month. So I'm excited. Kima is going Emerald this month, getting that $3,000 bonus. So many of you guys are jumping in. Devin, Emerald this month and getting that. You going Ruby, you going Emerald. Emerald this month and getting that $3,000 bonus. I'm excited. So many of you guys, Miss Yania going Emerald this month, getting that $3,000 bonus. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great month. Okay, let's get it. It's time to get boxed. Box by the 15th. Box means having bodies in position. That's what box means. It means having bodies in position for your promotion. You can create volume, but you cannot create bodies. And so you want to put the bodies in the box and then let's get it popping. And so many emeralds, so many $3,000 bonuses, so many of you guys just unlocking that unlimited weekly bonuses and getting that 150, and experiencing that life-changing builder bonus, which I know Kima is one that got it. That $800 is clutch. It is. When you get that $800, it's a beautiful payout. And so I'm excited. Let's open up the floor for some questions and then we'll get up off of here. Who has questions? Believe me, if you have the question, somebody else does. If you don't want to share it out loud, you can always click my name in the chat box and send it privately so I can answer it for everybody. But yeah, don't leave money on the table, period. Period.
Hey, Rach, can you talk about how you've been able to get parties? Because for some reason, that's where I'm struggling right now. That the vendor events are good, but the actual parties.
So I have not personally booked a party in a while. So this is something that I am working on a personal matter. But I normally don't have to book the parties for myself because I'm launching new distributors. And so that's where my focus is. It's launching the new distributors, finding me somebody local, and then having them do the party, right? But at a party, it's easier to lock in another party. So as you are at the party, you can actually set the next party. Like not say, hey, who wants to do me a party? Okay, we'll set it up. No, at that actual party, have them pull out their calendar and set the next party. Because in the moment, they're excited. And so it's good to get them to commit to the party while you're sitting there. So then you can go from party to party. Also, vendor events is a great time to set parties. So as somebody comes up to your table, be like, you want to try some of the products for free? Just doing some of the products that I have. They'll be like, oh yeah, girl, yeah. You can set a party. So I'm in the midst of my own personal parties. I just need better follow through. So I have 2 customers right now in the St. Louis area that want a party. So I have to set up their parties. I got a girl in Miami who want a party too, but I'm not in Miami. But yeah, and I could do a Zoom party, but there's really nothing like being in person with other people. But my focus has been on my new distributors. But ask. You have customers locally, just ask. Be like, hey, can you get together a few people for a sip and sample and I'll give you a free sample pack? Like, I would love to just come over. It don't matter if it's 2 of your friends. And be okay with saying that. Like, it don't matter if it's 2 people. 2 people is a party, y'all. It is. And it's fun. And if both those people get a 30-day drop, that's way more than what you would have did online. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just bought in 160 in volume in the matter of 2 hours. You know, it's worth it. And then who knows what sample cash you make because you have samples there that they may want to try. Don't give them away for free. Sell them for $5. Sell them 3 for 20 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Put that money in your pocket. Any other questions? That's good. Thank you. Yeah, my pleasure. And then also understand that a party is not that deep. It's from pantry to party. So whatever you have in your house is what you sample at the party, period. Like, if you don't need a whole bunch of stuff to do a party. And then also knowing that, like, you can do, there were times, y'all, that I would do, and I'm looking forward to this running back. There were times where I would, like, it was somebody's lunch break. and the one girl was like, oh, I want to rap. Oh, okay, my friend gonna rap too. And just taking the catalog, or now, having them pull up the catalog on their phone and just going through and being like, yeah, so what is your goals? Same thing you would do online. Okay, but that was the hustle mentality inside of me, kind of like Eric Thomas was talking about. It was me having the mentality that I was hungry and I wanted to go get it, right? So I was willing on my lunch break while I'm driving around to see all my clients to say, hey, I'm going to come rap you on your lunch break. Okay, yes, 25. You got any friends if you have a friend that wants to rap with you at work, I'll give you $5 off your rap, right? And so then 90% of the time, y'all, kid you not, 90% of the time they would find somebody who had $25 and wanted to rap with them. And that was back in the day before they could pay you electronically. So people had $20 to $25 on them. And now they only got to have the money on them. So just imagine how much more you could be doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. One more question. Let's get one more question. Somebody ask a question. Come on, y'all. Let me get up off of here. What would you suggest for someone who is new to Facebook? Good question. If you are new to Facebook, I would treat it, well, copy the right cat is what I would suggest. So, for example, somebody like me, you could go to my page and you literally don't share my stuff, but remake my post, right? So I just put up a host post and it's popping. Actually, I'm gonna go on there after I finish my meetings today. And so you could post that exact post after you buy into the host post. If you guys have not bought into host post, please buy in. It's $10 to buy in, and then you can do host post and you can submit your names, and and we will do more than one if need be, just so y'all know. So we'll draw more than one winner based on the participation that we get. And so it's for $100 gift card to Target, a Lululemon bag, and a Stanley cup. Oh yes, I love my Stanley. I had the Stanley before Stanley was Stanley, and okay. So I would start with copying and then work sessions so that they can know how to add to their story. So going through Telegram and showing them how to add the telegrams to their stories. But ultimately it would be copying. I would start them off with copying when it comes to social media, and then using host to post to build their network. I always suggest, and I'm just be blatantly honest with y'all, I am always going to suggest that you build your network through host to post. I'm never going to suggest that you build your social media through adding people. You know why? Because I think it's great if you want to follow them and you want to get to know them. But and this is just me personally because I'm at 5,000 friends already, but I need people on my friends list that know what I do and care. That's me personally. So I like to add people through host to post because you know why I'm here. Okay. You know why I'm on your timeline. It's because you want to try my products or you want to join my business. So that's why. And I also like to build my social media through reels. So when I put up reels, people, follow me from my reels, and then they'll see my post about the product. So even if my reels are not necessarily about It Works or about the products, it may be about my family, my other tiers, my other pillars, excuse me. But they follow me and then they see the before and after picture and they're like, oh, what do you do? They see the opportunity and they're like, oh, what did she do? So, and then I'm pulling them in that way. But again, I'm building my friend list by people who actually care about what I do, not just complete randoms, if that makes sense. So that is always going to be my suggestion, to build your network through host to post. And you can always do the partnered up host to post. That's in boards, where you have somebody put up a post on their wall that says, hey, my friend Rachel is giving away a Stanley bag, Lululemon, and $100 gift card. comment your birthday to enter. And then of course it's going to go crazy, just like your post would go crazy. And then you're able to have those people who comment on there put up a product post or something like that. And so, and if we need to have host to post spaces, I'm okay with that. I've just been in jail so much lately. It's been ridiculous. And so I'm kind of choosing how to overcome that. So I only have 2 customers so far this month. And so I'm like, okay, God, I gotta overcome this whole jail situation on Facebook. And I will. And that's the spirit of just keep swimming. I'm a fighter. I'm not a quitter. And so because I'm a fighter, I'm gonna figure it out. And I guarantee Rachel gonna be a top enroller again for this month. And that's just how I think. And I need y'all to think the same way. Everything is figure outable. And I've decided that this always works for me. And because I've made that decision, that happens. Well, thank you for that. That was a great question. Thank you, Devin. Miss Emerald, I got a gift for you. I need to put in the mail too. Yes. All right. Well, I can't wait. I will see you everybody in well, I'll see y'all before then, but of course we'll be back on here in 2 weeks. We'll be back next week. You will so it's first and third. It's weird because this month the way the weeks are set up. So there is, let me see. So first and third. So newbie orientation newbie orientation and newbie circle are on the same weeks this month because of how the month is set up, if that makes sense. So nothing next week for newbies per se, unless it's a pop-up. And then on the 20th and on the 23rd, we have newbie orientation and then newbie circle again. We do have, if you are new and you are interested in emerging leaders and you're starting to enroll distributors and you know you're going to want to build a team or want to know how to support a team, that's on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be reminded, we have prayer every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It starts at 6:55 a.m. Central Standard Time. We start with worship and then we go into prayer. We believe prayer is our secret weapon. It is what it is. We believe God here, okay? And we just want his help in terms of everything that we do. And so we submit our businesses to him as a squad every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And there's so much more. If you are local, we have some local events going down for sure in St. Louis area, and we're praying for some leadership to rise in other areas where they begin to have local events as well. If you can, get to conference, y'all. We are having a Money Squad conference, Journey to Black Diamond. And it is going to be, it's the road to Black Diamond. And you get to be a part of something so special. Black Diamonds make an average of $100,000 a month for 6 months. And in order to do that, you have to have a massive winning on your team. And our goal is to have the first African-American leader to go Black Diamond, and you get to be a part of that. And so we will be having Friday, come in on Thursday, just so that you're there Friday morning when we begin at 9 a.m. And we will have on Friday, we're going to have our Black Diamond vision casting, and then we're going to go to tour headquarters. There's a slide in headquarters. It's going to be so fun. And then we're going to have our mindset, and then we're going to have a huddles. So we're going to have huddles so we can get together on one accord in terms of smaller entities. And then on Saturday, we're going to do the virtual conference Saturday we'll do the virtual conference all together. And then we're going to have a Money Squad kickback. And then on Sunday, we will head on home, and we get to do all that in sunny Florida. And somewhere in there, Rachel going to the beach. Okay. Rachel is going to the beach somewhere on up in there. And so I cannot wait to get with you guys. All that information is on the team page, and I'm excited about it. So let's pray and let's hop off of here. And if you have any questions or concerns, always feel free. Most of you guys, everybody on here should have my number, but I will drop it here just in case. So let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father God, I thank you so much for who you are in our lives and how we get to do business with you, God. I thank you for every person under the sound of my voice, even those who are watching later. We thank you for how you are just shifting our mindset and helping us to push forward, to go forth and be the leader that you called us to be, and all the lives that we will change. And so God, I pray over each person that they be brave, they be patient, and most of all, that they be consistent, so they're able to see the fruit, that their trees bear fruit, God, in every season, but especially now. And so God, cover their hearts and their minds. Let them be good ground, not the seeds that fall on the thorns or on that ground that's not good. God, let them be good soil soil, let the seeds fall, and let it produce a harvest. Bamboo season, okay? Let it produce a bamboo season harvest. And so, God, we love you and we honor you. Encourage hearts and minds. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Happy Saturday, guys.